All right. I'm getting back. I had to restart the computer and the last stream crashed. So I'm just getting my desk organized. It's been a flurry. I was expecting to sleep last night. And everybody's like, oh, it dropped. Go check your email and see if you got picked to be in it. So yeah, I was half asleep. So hurried up and got it set up, and we're gonna get back into it in a minute. But I'm just at the tail end of I'm finishing up my my break and getting my desk put back together, and I've got a bunch of trash and cigarette butts everywhere. And so please bear with me for another few minutes. If you haven't seen any of this yet, and I'll be right back and we'll get going. If you have any questions, I'm happy to try to answer anything I can. A couple people earlier, they just wanted me to go show them different places like Mount Everest and other things. So if there's places that you want to see, go ahead and enter those in the chat room, and I'll do my best to go pop over there and show you what is available. Now we are playing an alpha version, so not everything's in the simulator yet, and a lot of things aren't updated, and the graphics are not complete in some areas. And somebody said that we're using a build that's a few builds back, but they want to test certain other things. So, but they're happy enough with it to allow us to show it to the public without any consequences or, breaking any NDA. That's why we're able to do this. Anyway, I'll be right back. Let me go dump this ashtray. Okay. Open up Windows. On the black screen. That sucks. Okay. Almost ready. So check out that information there on the screen about what kind of feedback they're looking for, and that'll answer some questions about what is ahead. I am trying to do a 4K stream, so if you have the ability to have a 4K screen or a big screen TV, down there in the right-hand corner of the screen, you have your settings. Well, it depends on what you're using, what YouTube interface you're using. But it's usually the little cogwheel at the bottom right-hand corner, and you can change your quality settings all the way up to 4K. Okay, let me grab my headphones. And we're not getting any sound out of the simulator at the moment. I'm not hearing any desktop noise, so it's kind of... I hear little ticking noises, but right now it seems to have gone really, really quiet. And I know I had the sound turned down, but not that much. So has been awful quiet. What happened to the music? It's there. It's playing earlier. Interesting. I don't even hear it out here. Huh. Who turned off the music? The only thing that changed in here was headphones. Main output changed. I don't really know which one it is. I hear it. Maybe we can hit little interface clickings, but no music or anything else. Got muted. So they're giving us voice chat. So check this out. At the bottom here, the last one. Voice chat. Music. Yeah, I can crank it all the way up. We're not hearing anything. Environment. Warnings. And you see it's all the way up here. Mute audio in the background. That's not even on. Loudness limiter. We don't want that on. Communication device default. So you can add your microphone in here, right? Output. Oh, wait. I don't understand. You can hear the tinking noise whenever I move between these things. But everything else... Sorry, I'm going to restart it. You can't wait to do some flying in the Rockies? It's a trip, man. Like anything else, I'm not that great at the push planes yet. Okay, I gotta get back to 4. Uno Momento will be starting right up. Pardon the black screen. Thank you for stopping in and checking this out. If you have any questions or places you want to see, somebody right off the bat wanted to go to Lukla and check out Kathmandu in the Mount Everest area. Pretty darn good. And then we did the UK. We flew around London for a bit. We did the pyramids. I want to say that the pyramids, the Egypt at the moment in 2020 is better. Because I believe you can, when you go stand right up on the Sphinx, they've got that cartouche stuff there. I think you can't even see that. That's not there in this one. Las Vegas is basically non-existent in this alpha test at the moment. So I went and tried to look at that, and it's no good. Not getting any damn music again. All the sound effects are there. Well, I should update it to 2024, but yeah. And I just picked whatever avatar. That's not me. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit quiet on the desktop end too. All right, there was an option to see yourself in third-person view, and I've already forgot what the toggle was. But the gist of it is you use your FPS first-person shooter keys, so WASD. Okay. Just a minute. So you have these pins, right? So this one says hold to lock the left mouse button. So I click it, and then it says move your mouse forward and backwards. And it tells you the conditions it's in. So I don't know what happens when it tells you it's broken and how you fix it, or if you just hit repair. Haven't really got that far yet. Some of them are just for cosmetic. Open the baggage door. I don't ever have any, I don't have much configured in the way of all the other controls that I normally use. So I'm going to be fumbling around for a little bit. So it does. Tires locking up when you brake too much. Alright, so what did he want? I really don't want to get into the career mode stuff just yet. I just wanted to come in here so that you could see the walking around part. You hit Shift C. No? Control C? Shift Y? There we go. Shift C. You can go back out of the plane. And you run. You can't jump. A little bit wonky. But hey, it's a start. Yeah. They all look creepy like aliens. Because, you know, they don't blink. They'll kind of got bug eyes from not blinking. So in the settings, there was one that the third-person view under accessibility, right? Text animation. Allowed? No, that's not it. Cursor. Subtitles. Narration. I mean, it's if you're really into having it, it's there. It's cool. Okay, so you can change your color. Hot air balloon accelerated envelope inflation. Visual assistance. Your landing path. Your taxi ribbons. Taxi ribbon. Turn it on. Only applied in free flight. Disable crash damage. Disable aircraft stress damage. Engine stress damage. Icing effect. You can set unlimited fuel. Turbulence, I have it to realistic. G effect, you can set this to civil aviation pilot or like military pilot. G suit, don't have one. Auto rudder, don't want help. Assisted yoke, no thanks. Yeah, auto trim, no. Gliders, tow plane takeoff assistance, I would need it. Assisted cyclic on the helicopter, no. Tail rotor, no. No. Hot air balloons, leaving that for right now. Auto mixture, no. Allow third-person view camera. Select to allow third-person view while on foot. So it's not showing me. That's what I was looking for. Third-person view camera. There is a replay tool. I don't know how to use it at the moment. Everybody said it's going to be a vastly improved one over the one that was in 2020. So we'll see if we can find it. The aileron check was pretty realistic. You being able to grab your ailerons and moving around. You could do that with the rest of a lot of the other pinpoints. Back on TAA for the moment, so that I'm ensuring that I'm outputting a 3840 by 2160. Probably going to mess up the frames, but it's not really about the frames. All right, I wanted to show you your airport before we crashed. Hey, the music's back. You hear it? It fixed itself. Okay. See if this is working right now. Let me make sure that all the grass and bushes is still holding on to this. Okay, let's make sure all the grasses and other stuff looks good. You can limit your frame rate. Under dynamic settings, they have now added frame rate target. You can dial it in. Okay, desync. I'm gonna leave off. Down here. I had to turn this way down for this encoder, which is a drag. The building's ultra. Grass, back to ultra. Ultra, plants, ultra. Check the level of detail for now. Oh, back up. Pump this back up. Yeah, well, we're moving a little fast for the moment. Check me out. Oh, there's sliders for ground object details that I need to turn up. I'll show you that in a minute. You don't just turn on like the cars, you can turn on like the detail on them. Whoa, easy, easy. Easy. Oh my lord. Honestly, don't know what happened there. The brakes weren't working. You have to set up the controllers when you first come in, so be aware of that. Stuff might not work right off the... Yeah, I know. I know. Don't look at me that way. Okay, so back in the settings, it was under online traffic. Okay, so normally you just add these in, like airport vehicle density, ground, leisure boats, road vehicles. Let's turn that one back up. Fauna and density on the ground. Nope, that's not there. Check out online. It's in here. I saw it. I'm not crazy. Yeah, here we go. Down here at the bottom. These are all new. Under glass cockpit refresh rate. Character quality, menu graphics, effects, characters, quality. The hell is that? Menu graphics affect traffic, airport quality, air traffic, road traffic. I'm turning these back up. Sea traffic, fauna. Motion blurs off, depth of field, we don't need it at ultra. Light shafts, ultra. I've turned some of these things down a tiny bit. It's actually doing ray trace shadows, or at least it's trying. Okay. Huh. Wow. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. So it, you know, I guess it looks about the same as I recall. But again, it's early days and people are saying we're not doing full graphics yet. A lot of air conditioners on that building. Somebody wants to say very cool. 3 of them? 3 air conditioners. I remember the layout. The layout's right. This looks very nice. All the buildings look good. All the trees now are trees. They're not pixels. Well, you know what I mean? They're 3D trees now. Your house probably looks a lot better too. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pardon me, I'm just gonna hide in the wheat for a moment. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Poppies. All right. I can't wait for Christine to wake up and go, oh my God, you've been up all night? She makes the best coffee. I can't wait. I am so looking forward to coffee right now. All right. There's even the bomb crater next to the runway now. Really? I'll be darned. All right, so let's what? I don't know where to go. Everything is going to be great. Not Rome, Paris though. Different Notre Dame. The filters now, instead of being down here, are over here. Yeah, no. Here's how you can change the views. Map view. Land view, satellite view. That one and that one don't really seem to be working. Satellite with the layer 1 defect. About exploring some landscape with the cub. Sure. All right. There they are, the filters. Airports, points of interest, traffic, navigation. So all the waypoints. That's fantastic. And you can see them without having to zoom way in. That's so wonderful. Trying to find some waypoints sometimes was maddening. You'd have to zoom way in, and then they would start popping up, and then you got to scroll around the map. Pain in the butt. All right, you want to see some savage cub flying, so let's go back to Colorado. And where the celebrities hang out. How's the airport? Here? So what do we have? 2 knots, 270. Let's see if the weather conditions. Let's go live. Live. Can't because of the time. Set. Same as before, runways and frequencies. This is interesting. Live airport traffic. Nothing? I don't know. Might take a moment to populate. I don't care. Change planes. And we're probably going to have to go into the controllers setup again for that. If it didn't blow it out. If it blew it out. Runway looks fantastic. That was very clean. There's our pad. Pilot. What do you hook? This is interesting. The flap. This is for your flaps. Zoom out. Change the zoom quickness. Probably be taking off from the other way. Yep, controllers thing. That's going to be a buggy or problematic, I'll bet you. People are going to come, I don't know, right off the bat. It's confusing. Alright, so those are right. Done, copy. Copy. Done, copy. Some of these, okay, so that works. That's right, that's right. Great. Right. Too sensitive. Just barely touching it. She's jerking around so fast. Yeah, that's just barely, my hand's barely moving left and right on the joystick. And we're getting all kinds of movement. So, that's scary.
Denver Center ASXGS is type 1 miles west of KTX.
That's weird.
West flight following. Squawk 2721 XGS. Copy XGS.
Echo on that guy. Look at the way it did the road on the side. You'd be driving like that on the highway. The lighting in the haze is beautiful. That's fantastic. Wow, that's beautiful. The light rays. The download was fast. The download for this took no time at all. It gets a key assigned. Camera. Cockpit. Feather. Gosh. Oh, awesome. Little power right there at the end. And does it have the flaps all the way? Yeah. Guess that wasn't pretty. Did it.
Denver Center ASXGS is typed 2 miles southeast of KTX. Request flight followed. Squawk 0771 XGS. Copy XGS.
You're gonna love the terrain. I mean, just look at how wonderful it is. The terrain is fantastic. How do we get out of the plane? Shift Y. Can we just walk away from our plane? Let's see. We can. I'm gonna leave you there. But isn't this terrain fantastic? Shadow. I can get out of this one. There she goes. Crazy.
Denver Center ASXGS is type 2 miles southeast of KTX. Request flight following. Squawk 5732 XGS. Copy, XGS.
Uh-oh. The acrobatics you don't want to be doing below 3,000 feet. Oh, you're welcome. You have a great day. See you soon. Why it I still don't understand why it's holding on to this information. All right, I need to take another small break. Nature calls. Been at it for, I don't know, seven hours. If you have any questions or you want to, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If I can answer them, I will. If there's any place that you want to see, go ahead and just shout it out in the chat room, and when I get back, I'll get right to it and see what I can come up with. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm getting back. Istanbul. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna give it a minute to try to stream me any data it might need, so I'm gonna sit here for a moment. And then I'm gonna try to quickly change the weather. But that looks nice. These clouds over there. The marriage office. There we go. Autopilot. I need to turn around. And it's only going to get better. They're going to keep doing world updates. And in some places, they're saying the graphics are from an earlier build, or this is an earlier build, so we're not even seeing things the best yet. And I agree. I know that because some of the photogrammetry isn't coming in certain places yet. Like Las Vegas, it's not there at all. New York City, a lot of the photogrammetry seems a little weird. But this looks beautiful. Oh, nice. Look at how dang detailed the ground is. Whoops. Windows are nice. They finally fixed the city. What about the optimization by... Wait, what is enough to take a good performance? Well, I'm using the 4070 Ti and it's doing okay. Not the best. I mean, if you're not going to be trying to live stream 4K and gaming and encoding, flying and encoding at the same time, and I think it's going to do everything that you want it to do. I'm going to get more RAM soon. I'm only using 32 gigs of RAM. Forgive me. Yeah, I think this looks absolutely beautiful. And you can see all the vehicles down there. So some of these are looking much better. The trees being fully 3D is just fantastic. Amazing place. So much history. Can't do manual cache at the moment. At least I couldn't earlier. So I couldn't download and say that I was using the high definition maps on anything at this point. Oh, you're welcome. And let me, now that you're in the chat room and have said something, let me make sure that I subscribe to everybody that's coming to the room. So I can just easily click on your name and go to channel and subscribe to Batu. Oh, you've got some nice videos up. MSFS Headwinds A330. The fly-by-wire? Wow. There's LIRF in Rome. Let me subscribe to you. And 5 days ago, you did... Okay, so 2 days ago, you did the Istanbul. Super hard landing. Rome. I should go check out Rome next. Who else came into the chat that I missed? Burger. Looks Microsoft Flight. Looks like Flight Simulator 2020. I just don't have the best of PCs. Alright, so I think it's going to run decent on even low to mid-range PCs. The lowest one that they recommended with an RX 570, I know that my machine was a 580, and I couldn't run everything on Ultra, but it ran, and it ran beautifully. So I think that the way that they have it optimized for low, medium, and high machines, you're going to enjoy it no matter what you have. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Rome. I like the transition from up here in the upper atmosphere down to the ground now. That's nice. Weird that they don't have other landmarks already set. One moment. Uno momento. I need to get some controls set up. It's starting to bother me. Okay, keyboard for drone camera. Toggle drone. Shift X. Shift X. Ah, okay. Ah, it looks beautiful, I think. And again, I don't have the high definition maps. The photogrammetry is a little weird as far as pasting stuff, so a lot of it seems, whatever it is, procedural. I don't know, but all I know is that it's probably going to get better and better. This looks about the same, I think. Maybe a little bit better on the back, the way it's... definitely the modeling, actually. I take that back. The modeling on this back wall is much better. The way the textures are laying on the upper layers here is much improved. The definition. Being able to, you know, it look like you're seeing back into some of these alcoves. That's much improved. What a place, man. What a place. Not bad. You know, the way it's trying to do these trees down here. Not bad. This is falling apart a little bit. It's trying. Not too bad. It's not shabby. It's all right. Oops, I still got that B right back up. That sucks. I'm tired. I should just leave it there for a second. I need to get a cup of coffee. Christine's up now. And she makes the best coffee, so I couldn't just go make myself some. I know it seems lazy, but really, she makes good coffee. So it's made, and I can run to the kitchen and grab a cup. And so let me get you back to the plane at least. Oh. There we go. And leave you with look down on Rome. You while I run off and get that cup of coffee. So Be right back. I don't know if anybody who's tuning in is, put my headphones back on, has seen Twin Peaks, the original television show, Twin Peaks. Agent Dale Cooper, I feel like that when I get my coffee. It's a damn fine cup of coffee. All right. So let me go back to the main menu and let me jump into the chat room and see if there's any questions or places people want to go or things they want to see or things you want me to show you, controls, or if you have any questions, don't hesitate to throw it out while I'm here. Weather sky looks much better in 2024. The atmospherics look really, really nice. I was so impressed a while ago when we were in Telluride. Go to Sweden. It says Gargamel. You bet. Let me go to your chat room first, or your channel first, and subscribe to Gargamel. Okay, Sweden. Is Stockholm okay, or see what the live weather is like there? Turn the live weather back on. Damn good cup of coffee. Damn good cup of coffee. So clear skies here. It looks awful nice. We'll double check that it's live. Yeah, the lighting is much better. I mean, that is fantastic. Don't have the control sensitivity set. It's all over the place just by barely touching the controller joystick. Don't have my hat and view control set up. A lot of places the photogrammetry is not in place. The buildings are, but not necessarily the mapping. I've got this hook. My hook has come undone. I'll have to be right back thing. So this is Stockholm, the Stockholm International Airport, I'm assuming. Pardon me. In fact, there's some landmarks over there. Yeah, the lighting, I think, is much improved. And going through some of the other weather, see how some of this looks. Bam flight, what's that? Family flight? Light thunderstorm. Light, it's a light thunderstorm. Can't see a thing. Doesn't help much. Snow. Up a little bit. Oh yeah, seasons are in this now. Supposed to have seasons. Nice little double rainbow. Look at that, almost a... That's the first time I've ever seen it do a perfect circle rainbow. That's interesting. I am the pot of gold. Oh yeah, I wanted to change the month. So right now we're in fall. Undefined. Huh. Alright, so I can't change the seasons or time yet? October 12th, 24. So it's got us in fall, and I can't get out of it. Yeah, I'd be happy to. One moment, please. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, if there's something you want to see, please type it in the chat room. If there's any questions, if there's any menus you want, whatever you want. You want to see anything, menus, controls, whatever questions you have, if I can answer it, I will. EPWA in Poland. Let me go to your channel first and subscribe while I have you here. And I see your videos. MSFS Cessna CJ4EPKK. Okay. So, EPWA. EPWA. Oh, beautiful. Poland rocks. You guys rock. I don't know if it's your president or prime minister or... And that's just me. Maybe I'm going to end up saying the wrong thing. But I like his political stances on things. And I think he's one of the greatest persons out there. All right, so let's start at a runway, unless there's any particular place around here that you want to. Let me just put it in the air. Runway. That. please like and subscribe. If you're not going to pick 2024 up anytime soon, I'm going to be doing my usual things, traveling around and checking places out, doing tours or whatever. So, be happy to show you stuff. Make sure the buildings are all tuned up and everything is set for city viewing as opposed to country viewing. So where's our controls? Okay. This will help or hurt. I'm going to turn off frame gen. This control down here, dynamic settings, is new. It's a frame rate target. That's far out. Okay, we want the terrain to look good. We want the buildings to look good. And they're on ultra. Displacement mapping. You know, I don't know really what this one is. I think that's when it tries to do a 3D effect, like with these windows I saw earlier, which is fantastic. Look, it works great. That would cost. FPS wise, let me turn down the plants. And right now we're not going to be looking at grass, so turn that down. Rocks, let's not waste the horsepower on some rocks right at the moment. Turn up the level of detail on objects. We're not going to be looking at clouds right at the moment, so I'm going to actually turn the clouds down. Anisotropic is off. It's being handled by NVIDIA, the control panel. Just leave that where it's at. I think I'll just leave everything else kind of right where it's at. Change our weather. Ah, that's what I need to check too. Something's going on with the sound. We're getting an echo. Listening mode, headphones, loudness limiter, no. Why would we be getting voices echoing? I don't know. I'm going to just turn down the voices, I guess, for the moment. But we've got an echo. A huge rail yard. And somebody was talking about putting trains in this. A train simulation as well. Changing the month. May, June, July. September, October. Okay, so you saw the trees changed there. If I go back a month. November. They went green again. But they thin out? Sorta. December. That is very nice. Hey. They have a race. I'm not really good at races. Here to Del Fuego. A good landscape, man. But no, you're gonna enjoy the cold weather. The haze, the atmospherics, the that is lovely. A little blocky, but that's not bad. Bet. Let me go to your channel and subscribe. Before I do that, thank you for the request, Geek Freak. And I don't know, autism and anxiety. Subscribe for cookie. All right. YCDR. YCDR. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you for taking us to Australia. That's real time and live weather. What a wonderful sky you have. Look at all that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go back to like that for a moment. Might as well turn back up the settings for clouds again. Always adjusting the graphics. France and Australia. That up. Turn the grass back up. Oh. Oh, not really on the ground. Interesting issue that they have. Sometimes things don't sit down. like there was a bunch of planes there and they've gone in and erased them all. Trying to hide everything that was there. Weird. There too. The seasons change. We just saw a season change from when you get into October, it changes here. If I turn this off. Well, on the last one, it was allowing us to cycle through months. And the trees changed as soon as we hit October. So seasons are in. Snow is in, rain is in, all that good stuff. Trees. Oh, my keyboard. I see what's going on. I'm using the WS. I'm tapping WSE just. And it's throwing the nose up and down. I see. Right? Don't sing. Oh my god, that guy's eyes are bugging out. Oh, I want external. That's drone. Those mountains in the back are very just pointy. Short, stout, pointy. Wow, this would be an amazing place to live. I mean, if you're into the water, you know, imagine living down there right on it. Everybody's got their own little personal boat dock. Except for these poor bastards that live in here, who have friends that have boat docks. Yeah, everybody's having a good old time. Checking out the alpha. Wrong way, Feldman. Let me, thanks for stopping in. And thank you for saying something in the chat room. It allows me to just click on your name and go to channel. Wrong way, Feldman. Nice avatar. Squirrels in the wall. I am finding a whole lot of interesting people to subscribe to today. All right. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm surprised that they lifted the NDA and said, go ahead, show it to the world. That was very nice of them. Very, very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see somebody else in the chat room. If you please, could you go to LEPA, Mallorca, Spain, with the live weather? Should be some nice cirrus clouds there. You bet, absolutely. Thank you for bringing us to Australia, Geek Freak. It's very pretty here, and I really can't wait to get to check out Brisbane again. That's going to be a lot of fun. The gentleman I follow on Twitter, who is amazing fellow in Brisbane, and yeah, I'm sure he can't wait to see it. All right, so for UTD for life, we subscribe to you. And we're going to LEPA. The live weather. I'm gonna give it a minute to load something in here. Let me grab my pipe real quick. Textures look really good. I would love to visit Spain. I had an aunt who lived in Valencia for a while. And she would send me the comic books, like Mortadello and Philemon. The best, greatest comics ever. And she just loved Spain. That's long. Way out there. All the way for that. To make sure they got a good lead up. I don't know if I was here, but before I took my big summer break, I was doing a world tour, and I was just here in Spain not too long ago. And just blown away, especially like northern Spain along the coast. I have to check out exactly where we're at on the map. Like we're on the southern side. While we're here, okay, so go back out to the settings, and I was trying to save a little horsepower FPS wise, and I turned down the airport traffic. Now that we're here at an airport specifically, let me go ahead and turn up the vehicle density, the ground density all the way, and the worker density. See if we can't get some action happening down here. Let me turn some of this stuff down. And on leisure boats, we might see some in a minute. But let's see if we can get this airport hopping with activity. I see some right now. Somebody's leaving over there. The jetway just extended. So they're loading up. Big ass airport. Nice beach. Oh, is that so? So the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain? Yeah. Interesting to know. My fair lady. We also do not have on real world air traffic. I don't know if we're going to get any, but the live real world air traffic was turned off earlier. I'm not back on. They're adding in voice chat into 2024. This is all new. Communication, enable voice chat output device, voice chat input device. Push to talk, Microsoft sensitivity level. Convert incoming voice to text chat. So this will facilitate shared cockpit if it's just all handled internally here. You don't have to go through Discord or muck around with trying to get something installed so you can talk to each other. This is an interesting one. Translate other players. Adjust whether incoming messages from other users should be automatically translated into your language. What? We've got a universal translator built into our flight simulator now? I wonder if it does Klingon. Can it handle Klingon? I don't speak Klingon. I know people that do. They're weird. But they do. And I wonder if it can handle Klingon. Hilarious. Anything else you want to see before we move on? Hang out over this airport for a minute, see if we see any live traffic. Nice leisure boats. The waves on the water down there on the water breaks and the little marinas. That's beautiful. The water waves are fantastic. The lighting is really something. Oh, you're quite welcome. I'm happy to definitely share it. Anybody else, if you also don't hesitate, if there's anything that you want to know or see while I'm here, then just shout it out in the chat room and I will do my best to accommodate. I'm getting mighty tired. I was planning on going to sleep last night and I was there, man. I was 50-60% asleep. And I was getting ready to shut down my computer and crash. And I saw that I made the alpha and that we were cleared for streaming. Huh. And so I have been live streaming all night. My first one crashed, so I had to start this one up. So I don't know how long this one's been going for now. A couple more hours. But I'm going to have to get some sleep. I have to play Dungeons and... I have to play Dungeons and Dragons this evening. We have some old friends who have kids now, and all their kids want to know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. And we used to play when we were growing up. And so they've invited us to hang out with them on whenever we can on whatever weekends, and have a good old-fashioned D&D game. So I'm gonna have to wrap it up here pretty soon and get a little bit of sleep before this evening. Should probably just go ahead and do it now. There are lots of other people, I imagine, right now that are streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So there's not going to be a shortage of people out there trying to show it off right now. But I'm so happy that I could get this chance, and I'm sure I'll be live streaming it all day tomorrow, all night tomorrow night, and trying different things. Finally, getting into trying some of the career stuff and the photography stuff, I suppose, and anything else anybody wants to see. So please like and subscribe. And if you're not going to purchase early and you still want to see what's going on, whatever's happening, I'll Be trying to show off whatever I can. All right. Mostly I like flying out of Colorado, where I'm from. And I'm going to give it one more shot. I'm going to get back out of here. We're not getting anything. And I want to see if I can access the manual cache. Because right at the moment I can't. This version is not allowing it, this test. And what I mean is the when you go back to here, I don't know why it's adding the decimal point 20. Close legacy. What's that doing? It doesn't do anything. But I still can't get into it. That's too bad. We're on rolling cache. Zippy. Still can't access this. EHAM. All right. Sure. What a pretty area. Everything's so darn green. Just various shades of green. They do fade in and out nicely, though. Kind of nice the way it makes the transition in this one. So clean and nice. So clean. You guys actually got your star. Colorado, just massive, massive airport. Me anyway. A lot. Amsterdam, huh? I wonder everything's so green. University Medical Center's location, academic. Amsterdam gets a lot of rain, but it also has a very nice tulip fields in real life with lots of different colors. I've seen that like when you load up Microsoft, well, when you load into Windows, they always have those screenshots up. Lately was one of those, a giant tulip fields with lots of different colors. Great stuff. I am from Colorado. I will show you. Uh-oh. It's gonna crash. Is it gonna crash? I think it's gonna crash. It crashed on me earlier. Dun, 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 dun. It's frozen. Yeah, I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado. So I guess I'll have to show you next time. K-Fly. K-F-L-Y. That's my, if I was going to fly in real life, it's not too far from here. Maybe 15, 20 minutes at most. These back roads probably do it in 10. KCOS, the Colorado Springs Municipal Airport, is 5 minutes away from here. So, live in a pretty nice area. Downrange from us, we have NORAD. If you ever watch that television show Stargate, NORAD is where they have the Stargate, and that's not too far from my house. And the Air Force Academy. And a lot of other nice little things to see. Neat things to see in Colorado. Lately, I've been doing lakes. Going over, I bought the camp out utility for 2020, and I wanted to use it in 2024 for all the high definition grounds. But I'm currently doing like the state park lakes, the best camping and fishing in Colorado. Been checking those out. You are from England. That is very cool. I think some days I feel really blessed. I'm sure everybody feels mostly blessed where they're born or live. But that is one place, like if I could choose, if they said, well, if there's any place else in the world, where would you live? Man, the UK is just right up there. I was there earlier in my earlier live stream flying around. I went to Heathrow right away to see if it would freak the computer out. And then I flew near Westminster. And it's just, man, the bridge. And it all looks wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. All the buildings are just fantastic. So, All right, well, I better get out of here. I am getting pooped, and like I said, I got a D&D date for the evening, so that's enough live streaming for me. There's a lot of others people out there if you want to. I can try to find one, as a matter of fact. Do MSFS Alpha. See if anybody else is live streaming that I can find, and we'll raid their channel. Oh, there's me. Let me filter. Okay, here's somebody that's live. MSFS 24 Tech Alpha Live, exploring the simulator together. Stream 1. Sizzling popcorn. So, let's see. Let me open up a screen here if I can. Web pages. And we're looking for sizzling popcorn. This guy. All right, so my daughter, she's a live streamer. She's like, "Do you do raids?" And I'm like, "That sounds horrible. What's a raid?" She's like, "When you go into other people's chat rooms." And I'm like, "Oh, and you raid them like Vikings, and you taunt them and troll them?" She's like, "No, not at all. You want to take your whoever's viewing you, and to help build the community, you want to go to another live streamer site and try to dump off any try to drop off any viewers that you might have as a courtesy over to another live streamer." So he doesn't know this yet. I don't know him. I'm going to subscribe to him right now. And I'll go into his chat and tell him I'm finishing my live stream and reading. Only channel subscribers. Subscriber only mode. Really? He's going to be that way? I'm subscribed. But like money-wise? Like that kind of subscriber? Maybe he's not the guy that we want to. When you send a message, okay. All right.
Oh. Okay. Let's go back to Bob. Kinneas, cheers. Just finishing a live stream, sending any viewers I have over here to you. Oh, thank you, Kinneas.
Oh, you bet. Awesome.
So far, I really like the HSI with the map integration. It's like the G1000 CDI option too. It's so cool. You can change the time of day at will instead of being locked into when you start the game. They're done. You didn't know that? Unless you don't have Flight Simulator 2020. Flight Simulator 2020, you can change the time of day, the weather on the fly. But with 2024, we can go back. You can go back with you can go live weather, or you can go historic weather. So we take that off. Is it the custom? No, live. Live, but we're gonna have like the real weather at 8:22 local time, which is like tomorrow, but it's today, but it's yesterday. Sounds like a Kamala Harris speech.
Makes my head hurt. One of those time questions. Well, I can't go back in time because if I went back in time, I wouldn't be here.
To the coast.
Or when, one of those
Okay. Understood. Yeah, Call of Duty, you can't change your time of day. The textures here on the Garmin.
Wow, this guy's getting money. He got $24.95 from that person, $19.98, $14.99. Holy crap, man. I got nothing. I don't know how to do any of that. Send me money.
All right, so I'm not from Australia, but that is the coast over there. So let's go.
That's cool. He's back in Australia. I don't know what his settings are, but it looks like it's running awful smooth on his end.
Yeah, and if you're actually still here, let me know if this was the weather at what 8:30.
All right, so he's only doing 1440.
8:30 this morning, which is now nighttime for you, because actually you're into Monday already. No. Wait a second. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah.
All right, you take care. Thank you for stopping in, and I hopefully you like and subscribe, and I see you in the future.
Sunday.
Cheers, and here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity.
It's not even Sunday, 8 a.m.
Cheers.
It would be
Okay.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm gonna shut this fellow down.
Golf course looks nice.
His link. I should have done this earlier. I'm stupid.
Warlock, Hell Knight, and Archdemon in one stack. And I bet only 2 heroes.
Think you're tough?
That's the link to his.
You know who I am?
Thanks. If anybody did want to go to that gentleman's site and keep his viewership numbers up, then there's his link. And that is going to do it for me. I am exhausted after all night checking this out. So as soon as I'm able to get back to this, either later tonight if I'm not completely wiped out again, but I only have until Monday to play with it. So chances are I'll get a couple hours sleep tonight too, and then get back on and keep streaming till Monday. So you have a great weekend. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Adios.